Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking DDG and Halle Bailey once more, y'all. Once more. Because, good news, Halle Bailey finally has been spotted. She's finally been spotted in Italy, y'all. And it looks like she might be playing a chef, she might be playing an instructor, or might be at a teaching class. Maybe that's a part of like the role that she's doing. I don't know. All I know is Halle Bailey is booked and busy, right? And rumors are that her sister Chloe might have flown out there as well. Chloe was just at Kendrick Lamar's Toronto show, so perhaps after that she might have flew out to Italy as well, y'all. So congrats to Halle Bailey for all of that. DDG is got a lot going on, y'all. He's got a lot going on, and I want to say this for people who are trying so hard to push the narrative that Halle Bailey is preventing DDG from seeing his son. I want to remind you guys that even in the court documents that was filed, that ever since Halle had filed for the restraining order, the DV restraining order that she got on May 13th, 2025, she specifically pointed out per TMZ that Halle pointed out that DDG waited until today, June 4th. So this was remember on June 4th when he waited to file his petition to file a request to block her from traveling and ask for new custody orders, when he and his attorneys have ignored all of her efforts for him to have monitored visits with their son since the issuance of the restraining order on May 13th, 2025. And this is what I'm talking about, you guys. Like, we have to use common sense. We have to use common sense. If you are a parent and there is a point to where you are trying to prove that you're a good parent, you're trying to prove your innocence, and they say, hey, we are ordering supervised visits up to 6 hours a week, and you ignore these attempts to try to have supervised visits with your kid, what is the judge going to think? The judge is going to think that you don't really want to see your kid. The judge is going to think that if you do not even want to adhere to any supervised visits, that you just don't want anything to do with your kid at all. And then it doesn't make it better that you're doing all this content with all these other women and all these other parties and all this and all that, right? You got the pool party, you got the trip to Hawaii, everything else with Wendy and all that, and you're showing that you're too busy for your child anyways. You're too busy for your child. So I guess DDG was on stream talking about how he's going to be spending Father's Day with his father or whatever else, and that they're allegedly going fishing. Great, right? And then there was an argument, I guess DDG's brother, which was just, it was just out of bounds, how disgusting he was treating his girl. But that's another conversation for another video, y'all. They were arguing, and DDG's brother Dubs kept trying to record everything and was embarrassing, humiliating this girl, and it was disgusting. And then there was like another clip where they're out to eat, and he's saying, you better not have your phone on when I'm talking to you, and you turn and listen to me, like, we got the baby here, there shouldn't be no phone around, like, all attention should be all eyes on me. And I'm like, whoa, what is happening? What is happening? Like, this is how you talk to women? Disgusting behavior. And so nonetheless, DDG is heard in the background saying, oh, they arguing. I remember those days, never again. And I'm like, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, for some reason, YouTube is pushing all this content of back when you and Halle Bailey were, in happier times. Like trying to make us, believe in the fairy tale, right? Believe in the make-believe, right? And so, nonetheless, now DDG is also upset with Pop Tinks, right? And I still, to this day, do not know what they posted, because whatever they did post it, either it's not there, it got deleted, or perhaps he is being trolled by his own fans. Like I don't even know. But of course, the number one hater of Halle Bailey, outside of what is going on, with the parties involved, is none other than DJ Academics, right? So DDG had posted a tweet that said, Happy Father's Day to all the active dads worldwide, with a strength emoji, 100 emoji, and a black heart emoji, right? And so I guess, there was some back and forth, and again, I couldn't find the tweets, but basically Pop Tinks had tweeted or quoted DDG on Twitter and was like, so this isn't you? So this ain't you? And so then DDG tweets at them and says, you a wannabe pop base, you're irrelevant, I can cash app you the worth of this page, your dad hasn't been active since you came out the closet, and that's not right, 100 with the strength emoji, I support the LGBT community. And it's like, what is happening, right? What is causing all of this foolishness? What is what is happening? So DDG has already talked about shutting down the Shade Room, right? And I believe his community is sending him the screenshots of what happened with the Jasmine brand yesterday and everything else, reposting his clips. But here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. These live streams, everything else, like at any point in time, you can come out and be like, listen, this is untrue, this is misconstrued, and anything that is associated with DDG and Halle Bailey, if it's posted on the Shade Room, if it's posted on the Neighborhood Talk, if it's posted on the Jasmine brand, it is going to go viral, you guys. It is going to go viral. But after what happened with Kai Cenat in the Shade Room at the BET Awards, I don't think the Shade Room's ever posting DDG again. I don't think DDG has to worry about the Shade Room ever posting him ever again after what Kai Cenat said on the Shade Room, outside of potentially whatever's going to happen on the court date on June 24th, y'all. But yeah, DDG also was on stream posting as well. Some fans and some streamers had sent DDG some Father's Day gifts, and he's up here talking about, oh, this is my first Father's Day gift. Some people sent him some gift cards like to Chick-fil-A and Starbucks and things like that, and the card said like #1 dad and all of this and all of that, y'all. And it's just like, okay, right? But we're going to see what happens with all of this. I just feel as though if Halo was such this priority, why wasn't anybody in the court the next day in May? Right after May 13th. Why wasn't anybody in court the next day? Why was there nearly a month waiting period until it was a few days before Halle had to leave the United States and film this movie in Italy that all of a sudden this emergency motion is filed, right? It's like, it's giving, you just wanted to block Halle Bailey from thriving. You wanted to block Halle Bailey's back. And that is the piece that people don't want to talk about. And again, people don't want to talk about the bruises that Halle Bailey posted of her arms. Nobody wants to discuss that, you guys. So nonetheless, that is it. That is all for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.